we did much better when the dams were being built than we did before, because a lot of these guys were on contract and they were working double shifts, and there was a lot of money floating around. So when they came in to buy boots or have their boots repaired, cost was no concern to them. And so we did get a certain amount of prosperity, I guess you'd call it that. The town did boom when the dams were being built.
I believe Revelstoke grew to about 12,000 people during the time of the Mica Dam, and of course they would buy a lot of their stuff in town, and it came through town, and a lot of the families moved to town so that to be closer to the men that worked. Like a lot of the guys that worked in Mica, had families that were moved to Revelstoke.
By the time the Columbia Treaty was signed and they began building the dams, of course, I was getting up into high school, and our community was really changing very quickly. It was the boom and bust period where the pulp mill was going in, and then the dam was going in, and the town just grew incredibly, and there was an awful lot of people and an awful lot of action. So for us growing up at that time in high school, what you were going to do is you were either going to work at the pulp mill or the sawmill, or you were going to go to work on the new dams. Everybody was, their pockets were full, and they had money to throw around, and the local businesses were doing very well, selling cars and whatnot. So it was pretty exciting.
The financial impact was good for the town because of the stores, and everything you bought was bought here pretty well, and houses were bought, and lots of people bought houses as soon as they came here. So the real estate industry was helped, and like I said, the schools, more kids in school, and everything pretty well, yeah.
Larry built his store, and then there was the gas station down there was put up. Down at Cooper Creek was built before the dam, but in anticipation of the dam coming, this kind of thing. And the cafe, that was built because of the dam. So, but as far as more infrastructure concerned, the dam didn't make a big lot of it.
So after the treaty was signed and then the work began on building the dams, of course it meant a huge influx of people working, and work for everybody over in the West Kootenay. It certainly made Castlegar a very different place than it had been. It had been two places, of course, as you know, and then it combined into a single community and became sort of where a lot of the center of the dam building in the West Kootenay.
A boom and bust city is very hard to manage. And it's very hard on everybody. It's hard on all your social values, it's hard on your environmental values, it's hard on your economic value. You can't build classrooms just for 3 or 4 years. You can't hire extra police constables for 2 or 3 years. You can't build your hospitals for 2 or 3 years. I mean, it's very unnatural.
The economy was so bad here for so long, no one could renovate any of the buildings and modernize them. So it was here so long, they became, the heritage became in style again. And I think this region was so depressed for so many years that you saw places like the Okanagan, Calgary, Southern Alberta, you saw those areas grow. And now people are coming here for recreation because it's untouched and unspoiled.
We also have the security of not being flooded, a flooded city every so many years, and that you can have a home near the river, and you can have a business downtown in Trail, and you don't have to worry that you're going to be your store and your house is going to be floating down the river. That's the security of the dam that the dams have created in Trail is unquestionably our biggest benefit that we have received.
We had the Kootenay Canal, we had 7 Mile, we had Revelstoke, and then we managed to get the Kootenay side and Brilliant, and now we have Bonita going on. So that's 20 years of work.